Hi, I'm Beaker, and this is Project Zomboid Survival Guide, Explained. This series is a guide on the guide. This video covers both melee and ranged combat mechanics, and we are playing Trudy the Fence Lentz, our burglar. The guide mentions aim outlines. They only appear for firearms by default. What we can do here is we can hit F2 to pause, or we can click up here. We hit escape, we go into our options menu, and then we look at our display. Here we have cursor, aim outlines, ranged weapons. We're going to want to set this to any weapon. What this allows us to do is have aim outlines for everything. Oh look, a hand axe and a crowbar. What a great find. With this hand axe, we can put it on our belt right, and with our crowbar, we can attach it to our back. These are some great weapons to start with. Oh, there we go. There are a bunch of zombies here. Let's practice our combat. We're in combat stance, green outline, hit him. Hit him. He's dead. Another one's coming up, hit him. Hit him. Hit him. He's dead. We don't really have to push them down if we have a good weapon, but it does help. Notice we've got the green aim outline on. Oh no, there's two of them. I'm swinging, but I'm only hitting one of them. Why is that? Well, there's a setting called Multihit. Multihit is disabled in Apocalypse difficulty. However, Multihit is enabled in Survivor difficulty. It's an option you can change in the sandbox. What Multihit does is when you swing, you can hit multiple zombies with one swing. Without Multihit on, every time you swing your weapon, it will only connect with one zombie. Not only when you swing your weapon, but when you push, will Multihit work. We're on Apocalypse presets, with only bites enabled, which means that we can only get the zombie virus, the Nox virus, when we get bit by a zombie. But we didn't change Multihit, so we have to be very careful when we're fighting zombies. The hand axe, you can see the damage that it does, and you can see the condition that it is in. That condition is how much durability it has. We can repair our hand axe if we had these things. That way we can increase the condition. We don't want it to break. If it does break, we can still repair it. We found a kitchen knife. That's fantastic. We can attach this kitchen knife to our belt. A kitchen knife lets us do stealth kills, because it is a short blade weapon. This short blade weapon allows us to sneak up behind zombies and stab them in the back. It also is capable of doing a jaw stab attack. Let's see if we can find a zombie to do a jaw stab attack on. Here's a zombie. Let's try to get a jaw stab on him. Our hand is up. We have a chance to jaw stab. There it is. It looks like he was going to bite us, didn't it? But we jaw stabbed him. I don't recommend doing jaw stabs as your first line of defense, because you have to look for the... There it is. You have to wait for your hand to go up, and you click. If you get high short blade skill, your chance to jaw stab goes up. You get animation locked when you're trying to do this, though. So it's better to do it on only one zombie at a time. There's a small frame where you can do it. Even if you have multi-hit on, you can only jaw stab one zombie at a time. So you can sneak behind zombies and get stealth kills. You can do this with any short blade, really. Notice how we're going to sneak up. We're in our combat stance. Watch our hand. Our hand is up. We can stab the zombie now. Left click. Zombie just got stealth killed by our knife. With a spear, you can do a charge. When you hold left alt, you're charging. Look at this. That animation means that I'm ready to stab a zombie. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if we can find a zombie to stab. We hold left alt. We're running at the zombie. We just stabbed the zombie with the special spear charge. You can only do this when you're using spear weapons. Let's do another one. We just got another spear charge kill. Aren't spears great? They're a little dangerous though. You can be in combat stance, and when you hold left alt and you attack, you are forced ground attack. It doesn't matter if there's nothing there. Normally, if we're not holding left alt and we left click, we attack high. You can force a ground attack by holding left alt, being in combat stance, and clicking. So, right click, left alt, click. And you killed them with the axe. Notice how we're looking down? We got the aim highlight on, so we don't have to be watching too closely to what Trudy's head is doing, but she's looking down at this zombie. She's no longer looking. See? She's looking. She's not looking. She's looking. She's not looking. Now when we attack, if we attack low, at the feet, we're not going to do a lot of damage to the zombie. It doesn't matter where our cursor is, because we're still hitting the feet, because the cursor is facing that way. If we have the zombie's head close to our foot, we'll be able to attack them, or close to our weapon. We just attack the head. You want to make sure you attack the head of the zombie. You don't want to attack the feet, or you won't do much damage. Let's kill a couple with the crowbar now. Here's a zombie. Oh, he's on the window. What we could do is we can hit him through the window. But we're hitting his legs, so we're not going to be able to kill the zombie. We're just wasting our stamina. Here comes one. Watch out, he's lunging. Zombies will come through windows and over fences, and they will do that lunge. They will knock you down if they hit you with that. Or I should say, they can knock you down. There is a chance that you don't get hit. Look, that zombie's head was close to this window. We attacked him through the window. Now we're going to clear this house. There's a zombie here. We hit him before he lunged. That's great. It interrupted his attack. We've got a zombie. He looks like he's idling into that room. Will we be able to sneak up on him before he notices us? It's possible. Let's go in and see. Oh, he saw us. We'll push him down. Let's flash the door by hitting E twice. Make sure there's not a whole lot on the other side. Ooh, we've got a zombie here. Is it idling? Are we able to sneak up behind it? Let's give it a try. Look, our hand is up. Oh, it's down. And it's up. And that zombie is dead. Stealth killed with our knife. Only Shortblade can do that special attack. You can't do that with his hatchet. You have to push them down. Now let's check upstairs. Going upstairs in Project Zomboid is very dangerous, because you can't see what's up there. You don't know if there's a bunch of zombies at the top ready to bite you. Oh, we got lucky this time, but there is still one here. Let's push him down. Oh, finish him off. Make sure we're aiming for the head. You want to straddle him and hit him in the head. Now, we didn't flash that door. What if there was more than one zombie in there? We would have been in big trouble. How do we flash the door? Hit E twice. We're just going to take a quick peek in there. Now, these doors aren't moving. It doesn't sound like there's any banging. This house might be clear, but we're not sure. Oh look, it's a gun case. How lucky are we? We're going to be able to use a gun soon. Now there's a revolver, there's ammo, and there's a gun case. You can see something underneath that encumbrance reduction. That's what's in the gun case. We can throw it on the floor. By dragging it out, now we can access this gun case just like any other item container. Oh look, it's another M625 revolver. It takes 45 auto rounds. The condition is great, does a decent bit of damage, it's got a decent bit of range. There's a box of ammo here. We're going to take the ammo. We've already got a gun. We've got this one, but the condition isn't as good as this one. What do? Well, we could take both, we could leave it behind, but let's see, what does it take to repair this gun? If we right-click it, repair, oh, it takes another revolver. So maybe we do want to keep both of these. The issue is, it's really heavy. We can't carry all this stuff. So, for now, we're just going to leave this behind. Oh look, it's another gun case. What's in this one? Let's throw it on the floor and find out. Ooh, an M14 rifle, some M14 magazines, and a box of 308. Interesting. We'll equip this secondary. Since we're carrying this item in our secondary hand, in our offhand, we can see it on our inventory panel. What do we do with this gun? We have an M625 revolver. We can equip it primary. However, we cannot attach it to anything because we don't have a holster. We only have a belt. We're going to have to hit R to reload it. We need to open this box of ammo first. We can do this by right-clicking, open the box of 45 rounds. We now have 34 bullets in our inventory, and we hold R, 6 bullets loaded into this revolver. We can unload these rounds. We can unload a round. We can unload multiple rounds. And you can load them in again. If we look at our skills, when we're doing this loading, we're gaining reloading XP. Reloading XP affects how fast you're able to load revolvers and magazines. Now, since this is a revolver, it doesn't use magazines, so you can just carry bullets around in your inventory, load them into the gun, and then shoot them. This is an M14 rifle. We can attach it to our back because it's a full rifle. We equip this in both hands. We can see down here in our inventory pane that it has an M14 magazine. Oh wait, it needs a magazine to operate. The M14 magazine is 0 out of 20. This has no bullets and it has no magazine in it. We need to take an M14 magazine and ammo that goes into this M14 magazine. And we need to right click and we need to insert 20 bullets into this magazine. Now that we've got our magazine loaded, we're able to actually use it. It takes a little bit with low reloading. We can hold R and insert the magazine, or we can just tap R. We now have this M14 rifle ready to go. It will shoot. The issue is that it will make a lot of noise. Also, True Defense Lens doesn't really know how to use guns. We have 0 aiming skill. If I go out and try to shoot this M14 rifle at something, I probably won't hit it. How can we tell? Well, we've got the aim outline. Let's go try this now. See how it's slowly turning green? We have a chance to hit that zombie, but it's not green yet. That's an issue. Let's try to shoot this zombie. It got close enough, it turned green. Now, when you're shooting, you're going to want to not move at first when you're taking the shot, because if you stay still, you're in trouble. If you try to walk and shoot, it's going to be a bad shot. You can push though. You need to stand still for a second, aim, take the shot. This is why aim outline is important, so you know which zomboid you're shooting at. Notice that we look down, we have our target, we're missing. We hit it. Even though it's kind of green, we're not exactly killing it. Notice that we're making a whole lot of noise. There's a lot of zombies coming our way, because we shot off an M14. Certain guns make more noise than others. If we hold R, we can see exactly how much ammo we have left. We've got 5 plus 1 out of 20. That means we got 5 rounds in the magazine, 1 in the chamber. Now if we remove our magazine, we can insert our other magazine. Now we don't have all these 308 rounds with us, we're out of ammo. We can't reload anymore. We still have 5 bullets left in this magazine. We can unload this magazine. And we could eject our other magazine. See, we have 2 magazines. One has 0, one has 19. You can insert 1 bullet into that magazine. Hold R, and insert 20 out of 20 magazine. We're going to be using our M625 revolver to kill a few zombies here. We have their attention. Several of those zombies saw us. We have quite a few. We're aiming at them. See how it's red? We're not going to hit them. I'll take a shot. It's unlikely to hit them. We just alerted a whole bunch of zombies. Let's wait for them to get closer. Even though it turned green, we still missed. The green only means you have the highest % chance of hitting them. Just because you're aiming at them and you have a good shot doesn't mean you'll actually hit them. With pistols, such as revolvers, can hit space as well, and you do a little pistol whip. That's the same as shoving. We're out of ammo. Let's load again. Now you don't have to hold R to reload, you can just tab R. That one almost got us. We hit space. Now, we're gonna reload. We're not very effective with low aiming skill. It's almost as dangerous as using that knife. Probably more so. Our safe house is completely overrun. Fortunately, we're not exhausted yet. Have we checked behind us recently? Oh, there's a zombie there. Oh no. We're getting surrounded. What are we gonna do? Well, we can stand and fight this, or we can run. Since we're getting drowsy, it's probably best that we don't try to fight this. We might need our remaining stamina and awareness to actually escape the zombie horde. So we're gonna break line of sight and run. We left our truck back at our safe house. When the green box appears, we can hit E to enter the truck, or we can hold Z to open the seat menu. Fortunately, it's hotwired. We can turn it on. We can drive away. While you're in a car, you can still use guns. Hold right-click and shoot. You're not always going to hit them. If there was a scope on it, it would say there's a scope. Keep an eye out for a bunch of different weapon modifications. You need a screwdriver in order to equip or unequip them from various weapons. If the condition of your rifle is low, it could jam. When it jams, you need to hit X in order to clear that jam. You are then ready to shoot again. Guns can hit multiple zombies with one bullet, with one pull of the trigger. This rifle can only shoot through zombies, however shotguns can hit multiple zombies in a cone. Know that strength is good and it directly impacts your damage. Fitness is good because it directly impacts how long it takes you to get exhausted. If you're exhausted, you do less damage. Your combat skills will increase as you use them. For instance, Security Defense Lens has been hitting zombies with an axe, a long blunt, a short blade, and a spear. The higher your combat skill for a specific weapon type, the more damage you do and the faster your attack speed is. Your weapons will last longer the higher your maintenance skill is, because every time your weapon could get damaged but doesn't, you get maintenance XP, and maintenance prevents that from happening. The same thing applies for ranged weapons. Every time the condition of a ranged weapon would go down but doesn't, it depends on the aiming XP. Nimble directly impacts your movement speed when you're in combat stance. You only get Nimble XP while moving around in combat stance. This is true for both melee weapons and ranged weapons, and while you're unarmed. Each weapon has a maximum and a minimum range. The maximum range of a weapon and the minimum range of the weapon determines the sweet spot and where you want to be standing in relation to the zombie. If you right-click and go walk to, you can see tiles. These tiles are the ranges that I'm talking about. The range from you to the zombie is based on this tile. This guide on the guide has provided an overview of what combat skills are and how to gain experience. With the aid of Security Defense Lens, we've demonstrated Project Zomboid combat mechanics, how to reload and shoot guns, how to melee, and special short blade and spear attacks. Good luck!